Musikproduktiv und Musitalk TV präsentieren den Webcast von der Musikmesse 2012. Hallo und herzlich willkommen zum Messecast 2012 von der Frankfurter Musikmesse, präsentiert von Musitalk TV und Musikproduktiv. Jetzt bin ich bei Avid am Stand und Avid hat immer wirklich abgefahrene, sehr erfolgreiche Produzenten mit am Stand, die man dann entsprechend interviewen kann. Neben mir habe ich jetzt den Johat. Hallo.
Hello. Hi.
So you're one of the most successful dance producers, mixing engineers. You've done a lot of stuff for Sugar Babes and other stuffs. And you're here doing what?
I'm actually presenting for Avid the new Pro Tools 10. I'm doing a session tomorrow and on Friday. The Pro Tools 10 release is very exciting. I mean, there are so many new features and it's just an amazing piece of software, and to see the progress it's made in the past 2 years since the release of version 9, and now it's the kind of completion of that step, and there's more to come obviously, so it's very exciting.
So for you as a user of Pro Tools for many years, what did you consider the most serious bottlenecks in the old system that now have been sort of removed and opened up?
I think the introduction of the clip automation and clip gain are very, very welcome. It makes life so much easier. I mean, the fact that you can just change the gain or even automate some sibilants or some letters or some, and just copy it across if you have that on multiple. And it's so easy. You're not restricted to the limitations of automation and stuff like that. And also the fact that it's pre-fader, so it's pre-plugins and pre-fader, and it happens there and then, and you can see the waveform reflecting the actual gain change. That's amazing. Also, the caching, the disk caching, which basically loads up all your timeline, all your session to the RAM, if you have enough RAM to accommodate like a session which is normally 4 or 5 gigs. So if you have a system of 8 gigs, then you have more than plenty to cache everything into RAM, which speeds up the playback immensely. So it's almost like playing MIDI. You touch, you hit play and it plays, and you can.
I wasn't really aware that before, probably only with really large sessions, that there was a delay before playback.
Well, I mean, I usually work with sessions where it's at least 150 voices or 200 voices, just for a normal mix, for a normal production. Sometimes only the drums are like 60 channels and the backing vocals are like 50 more, something like that. That's usual in my game. So for me, it's really like it's very, very snappy, and also it frees up the hard drive. So when you work on a laptop, it saves battery power because the hard drive is actually idle. So you work only from RAM. So that's very exciting as well.
And how important for you is it to have extra power? I mean, the new DSP systems are more powerful. Was that an issue for you?
Not necessarily, but I think that for larger post-production and film systems, I think it will make a lot of difference.
Do you use the DSP and plugins of Pro Tools or using outboard stuff?
I use a lot of Wave stuff. Obviously, I'm a developer for Waves as well. So obviously, I use all the stuff. But the channel strip is a very, very good plugin, and it's very comprehensive. The graphic user interface is very, very neat, and it sounds quite cool. So that's another welcome improvement.
So most of the stuff that you think gives you more benefit in the new version is more related to software. It's not about the DSPs.
Yeah, but I mean the disk caching is something between software and hardware because it frees a lot of resources because you're not actually using the hard drive. So that's kind of somewhere between software and hardware, but it's very, very good.
And did you have any issues moving your old projects to 10?
Not at all. You just load them and they open up very quickly, and no issues at all.
So there's a compatibility mode, isn't there, with the old plugins? They run.
You can save the session in version 9 format if you want to open it in previous.
Oh, you can go the other way around as well.
Of course. If you do a save session as.
Yes, of course. I can't load a Cubase 5 file in 4. It's not possible.
Yeah, but I mean, Avid are very, very thorough about those things, and compatibility is obviously. I mean, there's such a huge amount of users, and people use many different versions and stuff, so they have to be compatible. And
yeah, but Apple doesn't care, for example.
well, I can't comment about that.
Well, yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks. My pleasure. Thank you.